When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's group therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Randy says, hey, Ben and Kelly, love your show. Have been a big fan for years.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'm hoping you can help me out just a little.
Okay.
You see, my boyfriend and I broke up before New Year's. I dumped him. Nothing dramatic. I just didn't feel like we were really compatible.
Okay.
We'd been together for about a year. Well, so far this week, he sent me a dozen roses on Sunday, box of chocolates yesterday. I'm afraid this is going to escalate. He wants me back. I know it broke his heart when I broke it off. Here's the thing. My friends say I should give him another try. Should I? I feel torn. He's a great guy, and clearly I mean a lot to him. Do I give him another shot or stick to my guns? Do second chances really work? Thanks so much, Randy.
Two things. First off, Randy, it was not lost on me that you went through the holiday season, and then right after December 26th hit, you were like, all right, see ya.
Yep. Notice the timing of that, too.
Get that gift, and then, you know what? Not working out. Thanks, bye.
You know what I have noticed, and this is why I know her friends are just like, he's great, you should try it again. Here's why I think she shouldn't, is because in that little note that she wrote us, she didn't mention anything about I love him. Yeah. Or I loved him. Or I was in love with him. I think for that reason, for his sake, I don't think they should get back together because it doesn't sound like she is on an equal playing field with her feelings that he is.
Is it sexy or cringe when a guy is pining after you, or a potential mate is shooting their shot every chance they get to win your affection?
It could be awesome if you have the feelings for him, but if you are done, ship has sailed, you realized we're not, a good match, then that's when I think it becomes cringy.
And that's where sometimes being nice can prolong that and make things worse when you just want this person to go away. If you're nice and you're like, hey, okay, thanks, appreciate it.
If this was a situation, if this was a situation where it was just bad timing for the two of you, but the feelings are there, that's different. But she is not indicating, at least with the way that she wrote it, that there were feelings on the same level. She says we're not compatible. So
now you do have a second chance story.
Yes, but I think our situation was different because there were feelings there. So when, he came back around, I was still all up in the feelings. Like I knew I loved him. So that's why that worked out.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a situation with her, which is why I think for his sake, he's not, if she decides to give it another chance, if she had said, I really did love him, but I just don't feel like it would work out. But she didn't say that. So
I wonder why the friends though are thinking, because a lot of times your friends know better than you sometimes.
Yes, but they probably think it's a great guy and they think he's good for her. And so they're trying to convince her that she has
because maybe
for
she's
him.
dated dogs in the past and they're like, this guy actually cares about you.
Yes.
He's nice. He shows that this is and here's another question that you can't answer and we can't answer for her, but like, can those feelings grow? Like if she does decide, okay, let's just go ahead and give her a good old second chance. I mean, is there a chance that those feelings could grow? Like she didn't maybe she wasn't emotionally ready the first time they dated.
Maybe, but she says we're not compatible and they were together for a year.
I mean, compatible how, though?
Well, I don't know.
All right.
Probably, I guess, in the ways that are important to her, because it was enough for her to pull the plug in the relationship.
I have so many questions.
I know. I do, too. It would help if she would enclose a picture of him.
A picture? Okay. 502-795-1997 is our number. You can call or text your second chance story. Is it going to muddy the waters by hearing some success stories?
Oh, probably is. Probably is. We're going to confuse her even more.
Still want to hear them. If you've got them, feel free to pass along or what your thoughts are, because that's what group therapy is all about. She reached out, she asked us, so that's what we want to do. All right. So Randi, she is in a spot where her friends are saying go for it with this ex of hers, right? They dated for about a year. She dumped him right after the holiday. And she's thinking kind of a bad idea, but like willing to kind of at least hear her friends out. And
because he's been sending some gifts and wants her back.
Right. I love in the Facebook comments, like Patricia's like, this is made up. No man under 50 sending flowers and chocolates. Patricia, right. Listen, point just taken. Because no man has done that for you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Oh, snap. Oh, wow.
Because I just sent flowers to my wife.
Okay, well, there
I
you
did
go.
that as a hey, I know you had kind of a bad day sort of thing. Just
You're
as
barely under 50, so that's good. You still count.
Okay, I'm still under 50. Thank you.
You're welcome. Joyce on Facebook said, do what you feel is best. If you're just not into him, send him a text. Thank him for the gifts. Let him know they're appreciated. You value your friendship and leave it at that. If you really want to give it a second chance, then give it a second chance. But don't let your friends decide what's best for you. And I know they're probably looking out for you because he's probably a great guy and they liked you with him because he treated you well. He wants to be with you, but you can't force yourself to have feelings if you've decided you're not compatible and it's just not going to work.
We did get a message from a listener who said wanted to be anonymous, so I'm glad I saw that.
You're about to name check him.
I was about to name. Well, Bobby said, no. She goes, you're talking second chances. My high school sweetheart and I wronged each other during a turbulent time in our relationship. We worked through it and have now been married for 2 years. We dated for 4 years before we got married with a summer of mistakes, but we found a way around it. And if you're really drawn together the right way, it'll happen. But those feelings are always going to come back and when you don't expect them to. So again, it sounds like she's saying that you've got to be drawn together. And if you both share the same feelings, then maybe there's a shot.
I'm not feeling from the way that she wrote it that she's sharing the same level of feelings that he does.
Uh-huh.
And Angie says on the text line, she doesn't need to do what her friends want her to do. She should stick to her guns. She's not into him the way he is with her. They dated for a year. She said they weren't compatible. Kelly's right. She never once said she still has or had any strong feelings.
Yeah, Karen said, a woman's heart knows. She texts in and says, I agree with wise gal Kelly.
Thank you.
Love your show.
Thanks. Thank you.
Wise gal Kelly. It sounds like, so I tell you what.
Yeah.
This is the thing that you should do. You should forget about him. All right? Forget about him. I tell you what, if you can't forget about him, if he keeps sending you stuff, I'll have my pal Vinny go pay him a visit.
Why have you already put me in the family? Why?
Because she called you a wise gal Kelly.
Or maybe I just give out good advice. Listen, how many years have we been doing this, just dishing out advice all willy-nilly like that? We're not qualified. We don't have any schooling for this. We don't have any training. But I feel like the life training that we've had, we should get some sort of honorary certificate, right?
Now, Alicia, I realize you weren't calling to actually give advice to Randi on this situation, but have you ever given a guy a second chance? How did it work out?
I have been with the same. I'm married, and we've been together for almost 20 years. So,
so you don't even remember what it was like to
I don't
have the
so
flutter
grateful.
in your heart, the touch of a new man on your skin.
No. God, that made it awkward.
Cricket.
Cricket. So you're not answering that, huh?
No.
Wouldn't you?
No.
But there is something.
No.
There is something about the.
No.
What?
Why are we going there? Randy doesn't want to feel the touch anymore. She hasn't indicated she does.
Maybe it's a new touch.
No, I don't think so. I think Randy, that ship has sailed for her. That's what I'm feeling.
Alexis says, my husband and I have second chance successes. We married 1 year, separated because of abuse problems. He put in the work to get everything back together, get family back together. Plus therapy, been married now 6 years. So that is awesome.
Okay. But again, I think she still had the feelings there. Andrew, the love doctor, texted in. Kelly's right. If she had the feelings, then I think it could work. Second chances can work, but you got to have equal level feelings, and I don't think she does.
Matthew texts in and says, what would Tony Melito say? Oh, good question.
Yeah, I understand. Things happen. The past is the past.
Okay.
Leave it in the past.
Well, that's what he feels clearly because he's sending her the gifts and wants to give it another go. But I just don't feel like Randy does.
No, I'm saying Randy needs to leave the past in the past. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Okay, but she can't manufacture feelings if they're not there.
Maybe Randy's yearning for the touch of a new man.
No, you know what she needs to listen. The guy needs to send Randy a song by Bonnie Raitt. I can't make you love me.
No. That will not work.
It's out of my playbook. It didn't work for me either. But it
didn't work for me either. Kelly says, but maybe you'll have a better success
because he didn't match the feelings.
Yeah.
Sad song. It's the saddest song in the world.
Listen, I gave this to a guy. I don't know why. It didn't work.
Because it said my feelings. But he didn't match my feelings. That's why it didn't work. It didn't work.
All right. Anyways. I guess we went around and around what Randy were landed on. Maybe
do it.
Trust your own gut on this one. All right.
Don't do it because for his sake, he needs to find someone that's going to be on an equal level with the feelings.
All right.
And you're not there.
All right. Well, good luck.
Both need to move on.
Good luck with feeling the touch of a new man.
Stop it.
Tell us how that goes.
Oh my God.
Describe in detail.
No. Oh my God.
All right. That's group therapy.